and welcome to Stitches Costa Rica. This is Flosstube number 10. It's Monday, July the 5th. It's 8 o'clock and it's raining. Can you hear it? It's raining. Thanks God, because it was a day that it was like raining, sunny, kind of weird. Here in Costa Rica we have a lot of microclimates, and you can have rain here and then three blocks down is completely dry. But today was a weird day regarding rain and climate. But it's good. We need some water. Let's see. I tried to make the video earlier, even yesterday, but it was impossible. See, here in Costa Rica, because of the COVID, we have some weird restrictions for vehicles. Government is, I don't know. I don't say I agree with this kind of restrictions because I don't see so much sense on it, but you have to complain and follow up. And then the thing is, the license plate ending, if it's pair or not, then it goes like one day, like for instance, my license plate ends on a 2. Then I could get out yesterday, but not today. Tomorrow, yes, not in that way. Then yesterday was Sunday and I had to do a lot of errands, and I finished late. I came home, I ate, and I start some stitching, and I decided no, we'll do Flosstube tomorrow. Then I want to do a WIP parade because it's mid-year and I have a lot of WIPs, and I just discovered I had more WIPs than I thought, because I am participating in this challenge that is in Instagram, July Stitching Challenge, and I always forgot the hashtag. I'm so sorry, honey. I am listening below and putting the hashtag of the challenge and the hashtag of the hosted, because if you want to participate, you're still on time, because we only have like 5 days, and you can start or you can check it out, and see, let's say, learn a little bit more about the stitchers in the Instagram community, because the thing is, every day is something different. The first day was meet the maker, then we have to put a selfie and describe a little bit ourselves. Second was the WIP. Third was your stitching corner, your preference place where you stitch. Fourth was your preferred theme for stitching, and today was show me your backs. The back of your stitching. The thing is, it's only 5 days. Then you still want to participate, then go ahead, you still have chance. Then in the second day, when she said like WIPs, then I counted my WIPs, and I said I have 21. Can you imagine? And from those 21, 10 are completely full coverage, and from the other 11, half of them are not full coverage, but only because some spaces do not have stitch, but they are huge too. Then yes, I said it's time to make a WIP parade. Some of the things, some of those pieces you saw, some have advances, some have not, some have a lot of advance, and some of them I never showed them before. Then I will try to see, I will try not to make this so big, but I just did the Spanish video and it was like 53 minutes without the editing. Then probably after the editing would be like 50. I'll take out 3 minutes maybe, I don't know. But the thing is, it's not a 5 minutes video, okay? Also I have some haul and a couple of bits and bits, things and bits that I want to discuss. The first thing before I start my WIPs, do you remember I show you guys the piece that I did for the grandmas of my daughter, that I told you that was so dusty and I want to clean it? And I took it out of, well, I didn't. I took it to the framer, and the guy, Celio, was so kind. He took it out, gave it to me. I washed it, ironed, and I took the piece back to Celio, and he put it back in the same frame because it's not time to waste, and it was a nice frame and it was in perfect condition. And this is the final clean piece. Look at how nice it is. Now that doesn't have any dust, you can appreciate the colors really, really well. And you see, the frame is perfect. It's not time to waste. Okay, then this is clean and it will be going back to the owner. Okay, and this was done, I gave it to her on the 24th of December of 2012. Okay, then, well, besides that, because somebody was asking, everything was okay here, a lot of work, and climate is crazy in this time of the year. You have sunny days, rainy days, very rainy days, etc., etc. But it's not cold, it's more hot than cold. Okay, because if we have heavy rain, then it cools a little bit down. Okay, but lately has been more hot than cold, because some nights I had been stitching at my bed and I had to put the fan. It's not a ceiling fan, it's a stand fan, and I don't put it direct to me, but at least on a side that makes the airflow, like makes a flowing air around you, and you feel like it's not like too hot, because some of these nights, believe me, have been hot. Okay, let me start with the WIPs. Let me see how organized, because as I said, I just finished the Spanish one. Then it's a little messy right now. You're not watching this here, but it is messy. Okay, the first thing I want to show you, and I will put the try to put the some kind of photo here. This is Cute Girl. Is that the girl that has the 4 seasons? Is a gift for my niece. Here it goes. You remember I finished summer, that is in the center, and then I finished spring, and now I'm doing oh my god, now I'm doing, let's put it that, fall. What is this? This is almost all the hair of the girl. It's a very nice piece. It will be so beautiful when it's finished. Then this is WIP number 1. Now I think I will be going, oh, let me do something, because this is a long piece, and all the long pieces I prefer to have them in this way. Okay, then this is Cute Girl. Now I think I'm going in a different order than Spanish, because I want it not to make more complication that I have. Hold on, let's move this here. Okay, this one doesn't have too much progress. It's not that I didn't do anything, it's only that I didn't do too much. It's Magnific 7. It's a dimensions kit, and I did a little bit of work in the head of the dog at the center, this one, but it's not too much. It's like a little bit, but it's gonna go. Okay, now I don't remember if I show you this. No, yes. Okay, this is something that I start in Mania. This is Bridge of Tranquility, Kandamar Designs. Okay, this one is full coverage and has a lot of confetti. Then yes, I advance, and it's a lot, but it doesn't look maybe a lot. This is where am I did originally, I had like up to here, this part. Then I did all the top, all the bushes and the flowers on the top. This is where I go. It's a very nice design, and I enjoy to stitch. It's only that it's slow. Okay. Now, also from Kandamar Design, and I don't remember if I showed it to you before, I have this rosebud cottage from Candamore Designs, and this is a art from Thomas Kincaid. This is beautiful, but it has an insane amount of confetti. You don't know how much. Then no matter I did something, I cannot even tell you how much I did because it is like that. This is going to be for my mom, and this is where I am at. But you don't know, it's incredible. It's incredible. The amount of confetti is incredible. This is rosebud courage. Okay. Also, I have, this is a kid that the grandma of my daughter gave it to me, and this is Chickadees on a branch. It's another dimensions that I did a substitution on the fabric, and this is where am I. Okay, now this one has a good advance. All this was not done before, this part and all of this. Okay, it's going pretty good. I like it, really like it. I love those birds. We don't have chickadees here in Costa Rica, but they're nice. Okay, now we have, butterfly oriental, and I am in love with this design. The past time I had only the black and red, orange, yellow, whatever, of the top left wing, but right now I finished the lower left wing and also the purple center. This is where I am, and I'm in love with this. It's so nice. Look at the colors. This will be a beautiful piece. This has a very good advance. Yes, I did a lot in this. And Christmas has been crying a lot in the last video. I had to stop two times in order to do something with her, move with her. She's crying. Hold on for a second. Sorry, I come back because she was crying a lot and she wanted to go on top of the bed, but she doesn't want to jump. And the thing is, she had surgery on her spine 2 years ago, and then she can jump a little bit, but she cannot jump the same height she did it before. And she was like a circus dog. She used to jump a lot, but now she's really just she's careful right now. She's careful. Then sometimes she jumps on the kind of stud, I don't know, that thing that my daughter has there. And from there she passes to the bed. But today she didn't want to do that. She wants me to put her on the bed. Okay, now we go with Poppy Pear. Poppy Pear is another piece that I did a very good advance. And this piece, I really like the colors. It's incredible. This is Poppy Pear. Okay, and this is where I am at. This is where I am. I did all these button here, the flower button, and some over here. I think this is beautiful. I posted on Instagram this week my advance, and a friend says, "Oh my God, I love the button, this button," and she said, "Where I can find it?" I said, "It's a dimensions kit." Okay, now my blue rose, I'm putting there the original pattern that is a freebie from Luca S. And remember that I make a conversion from a regular rose, a regular rose, red and pink, to a blue one. Okay, then this is what I was, where I am now. Originally, I was with this part, which is like a half of the rose, but then I did all this button here, the button. Of course it will have some greens here, blah blah, but this is where am I right now. Okay, okay, now my Cuore Batik Cuore Christmas in quilt, which I love, and I wanted to put a lot of emphasis in this Jolly July or Christmas in July. I did a lot. Now I have 2 full pages complete, 2.5 pages complete of the pattern. Look at where I am. Look at how beautiful the oh my god, the birds with the Christmas huts. Look at this, so beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. It's going so good, and because of it's not complete full coverage, even like it's big, but it has a lot of spaces, blank spaces. I think this will be finished way before Christmas. Of course I have to put myself to do it, but yes, this has a lot of improvement. You know, if you check my last video, my last video, the last video in which I showed it. Okay, now Star Wars. The first kit I started is this Luke and Darth Vader fighting, and if you remember, I have all this part done, and which I did was only this black part here. It's like a part of the body of Luke. Okay, this is what I start. I like it, but it's black Ada, and black Ada, it's not possible to stitch all the time. I can only stitch with very, very good light, and in certain moment of my, let's say I can have good light, but if my eyes are tired or I work a lot, even if I have full light, it is difficult. Then black Ada is not something that I can stitch all the time. And the other Star Wars, that is Luke and Princess Leia, both from Disney, I didn't do anything in June in this piece. Still in the same blue center I started. See, over there, there's a big piece. Okay, I am in the same center. I'm mentioning only this one because it's a WIP parade and I'm putting all my WIPs, but I didn't do anything on it. Okay, now my Aurora Cabin from Dimensions, which is the full coverage that is almost done. That is my daughter's. Let me try to explain why it's not done yet. It's not I'm whining on it. No, it's taking me a time because I am finishing and still fixing a big boo boo a big boo boo I did, and I fixed the majority of them, but still these last stitches are fixing part of the problem. This is my Aurora Cabin, which I really like. It's incredible. Now, this is the thing. I start in this side, okay? I start in, oh my God. I start in the center. You know what? Let me put these on something because I wanted to be able to explain to you what happened and what I did with the, you know, guys, here we go. I have two things here. Hold on. I wanted to be able to explain what happened and what I did to fix the problem, because it's possible to fix the problem. Not all the time you have to frog, okay? Okay, let me see. Maybe it's easier in that way. Okay, yes, because it doesn't fold. Okay, I started in the center here, and I start stitching in that way. All the line, okay? When I was like around here, I discovered something was not matching. That means I did something, like I jump around, I don't know, 8 or 6 lines because the colors are similar. I did something, and not here. Here is fine. Here in this area, I moved like 6 or 8 lines. When I discovered that, I said, oh my God, what am I doing now? See, the problem is it was too much to figure out. It was not possible. And besides the fact that it was a lot, all these, the Aurora Borealis, okay, this pink and purple and green, I don't know if you can appreciate it, but it has some speciality floss that is like it's not metallic. It looks like plastic, but it's not plastic. I don't know the name. I don't remember. Let me see because it's important. It gives like different colors. It's cool. I don't know if somebody stitched on that before. Well, it says blending filament. It's like it looks like transparent, but it has like makes like flashes of colors. It's nice, really nice. I never used it before. Then the thing is that blending filament is not too much, and I was scared that if I fork out a lot, because I will have to fork out some of that filament, I will make it a mess. I will end making a mess. Then which I did is, okay, first of all, I stopped stitching in that area and I decided to go and stitch the cabin. Center the cabin and be sure that the cabin will be okay, because let's say you can fix a lot of stuff. You can move, you can make a tree narrow or big or tall or, you know, short. You can move water. You can make a lake less extend or bigger. You know, you can do a lot of stuff. But a cabin, something that has clear lines, you have to stick with the correct pattern distribution. Then I went and I finished the cabin. And when I was sure that the cabin was okay, then I went back and I finished all this side. That means I moved my entire piece to that side. Then here, look at what I did. You see this here, there are two same trees. Originally, the pattern has only one tree, one of those. And I know other people, I saw other people that already stitched this, and they can see there is only one of these. Which I did is, the spaces, because I moved lines to the other side, I was ending with extra space in that side. Then I filled up the space here with an extra tree, copying basically the same order of colors. Now, the thing is, I fixed this here, but remember that the entire piece moved. Then I fixed this here, but I cannot fix the same over here because this cannot be moved, the cabin. Then here, this is the small piece that is pending. If you remember the last time I showed it to you, it was a lot of more pending space. Now I fill up all the black that was pending. But at the same time that I am filling the gaps, I'm fixing. That means that okay, here I have one more line, then let's put 2 more of these. And then let's move 2 more of these. In order, because they're bushes, they are trees, you can fill them up and they will be nice and fine, but you have to make sense on the direction and the colors, okay? Then this is why it's taking me longer, because I am fixing the piece. But at the end, it will be fine. And if I don't tell you, nobody will see that I fixed the piece. Then don't get crazy. Sometimes it's necessary to frog it out. Sometimes no. Sometimes you don't have to frog and you can fix the piece. You only have to take a little bit of, okay, trying to organize your space, visual space, and see, okay, what can be changed and what cannot be changed. This is why I fixed first the cabin and the reflection of the cabin here. Because if I fix this and the reflection it's moved, doesn't make any sense. Then the cabin and the reflection should be completely online. Okay, that was done, and then I proceed to fix the other parts. This is the story with the Aurora Cabin, and it will end so beautiful, but you already know I made a big boo-boo, but it's possible to fix it. Okay, something else I want to show you is, as I said before, I normally don't do stamp fabric. It's not my choice, because I like to see how the design grows on the fabric. And I normally stitch from 14 up, and lately more 18. But a very good friend, she's so nice, and some time ago I was in her house taking, you know, coffee, well, in my case not coffee, tea or refreshment, I don't remember, but she said, like, Karinna, I passed through a store and I saw this and I said, this is for Karinna, and I really appreciate it. This is 11 count and it's big holes, and it was, she didn't know because she didn't know because she's not a stitcher. But it was this I'm sorry, I made a mess. This is an stamp kit. It is a beautiful design. It's a phoenix with a flower. It's called Phoenix and Flower, you see? And it's an 11 count. And as I said, it's a stamp. Okay? But I'm doing it. It is nice. I will finish. Okay? Now, when I opened it, I discovered that it was blurry in some parts. Remember when you buy a stamp kit or a stamp piece of fabric, you go and you stitch on top of the colors, and after you finish, you will wash it out, and all the color will disappear, the original color. But for some reason, I don't know if this was humidity or really went to water or whatever in the store or in the transit from China to here, and it was blurry. But I checked the pattern and I could see the numbers, and because I'm going on top, it's easier. Then I am doing it. Then I have here, like, all these are complete. These leaves here are complete. The green part of the wings are complete. It's complete. This green is complete. I have a lot. It's difficult to see in this what is complete and what not. Difficult to see, but I'm doing it. And I have like month and a half I don't touch this or something like that. But as soon as I come back and start with that, it will go faster because, you know, when it's pre-stamped, it's easier. Okay, now my oldest WIP is Fall Fairy. This is amazing. I love it. And I have to say that I already did Winter Fairy some years ago. Then Fall Fairy is a full coverage piece that is in this way right now. Oh my God, this is where I go. Okay. And I have to work a little bit on this because I really like it. I don't know why it's not going too fast. This is Fall Fairy. This will be the pair for Winter Fairy that I never showed here before. That it was done some years ago. This is Winter Fairy. It's a beautiful piece. It has metallic acrylic on all these borders of the is the dress? No, yeah, the dress, but it's the coat, the cloak. No, let me say in English. The cloak. Yeah, it's cloak, correct? Cloak. Yeah. It's a kind of coat, but whatever. It's not coat. It's cloak. And it has also acrylic on the belt, and it has beads. These things that she's showing are beads. Now, this was the first time I used acrylic, and oh my God. You know what I discovered is it's like water. You put the floss on the needle and if you are not careful, you move the needle, you stitch, and then you go like, where is the floss? Did you experiment that? Where's the floss? Like, you end with the needle in your hand and the floss is out. The first time I did Krennic with this, and I don't know how many times I lost the floss from the needle. And then every time you lose the floss, the flosses start to open it on the last part of the floss start opening like that. Then every time you try to put it back in the needle, it's difficult. Then you cut in order to, make it even and go into the needle. Whatever. I did so many cuts and I did so many messes and I did so many, you don't know. Then this thing supposed to be longer like that, and it was not enough. I had to let it lie there because I didn't have more Krennic. But the thing is, it was a very good experience. Even it's hard to work with it, which I learned is when I stitch, I hold the needle and also I hold a little bit and I like holding the floss. Then it don't moves. And I'm using it now in another piece that I will show, and I like it. But then this is Winter Fairy that is going with my Fall Fairy. Okay. Okay. Now. Oh. Okay. Now. My ornament salve. Okay. You remember that I was doing the Christmas balls that are called bubbles? And I finished the May one. I started the June. Now, I finished June. And my metallic Krennic arrived. The one for Fat Quarter Shop that came in May. Yes. No, the first week of June. Yes, because I remember the box arrived late. Then I finished the two bowls I have. I finished the metallic floss and I put the beads. And I think they completely changed. Look at how nice. It has the metallic floss here. And the beads in this case are like gold, yellow gold. This is one. And this one has blue beads and then the metallic Krennic. I don't know why in the video it's looking like purple, but it's not purple, it's blue, but a very intense blue purple, let's say. But it looks more purple here than it is. It is really blue. Here it looks like a little bit blue, see? But it's ending so nice. Now, they're ending so nice in this way that I changed my original idea in order to full finish this. And because I changed my idea, then now I'm behind in the sale. Because if I didn't change, then I'm okay, May and June. But now I decide that I will take this and I will put back to back. And I will put a little bit of filling and some kind of lace or, I don't know, on the top in order to haunt them. Then these two, really, if I put it together, will be the May ornament. That means I have to make 2 for June and 2 for July. Then now I'm behind. I don't know if I will catch up on July or in August, because I don't know, depends on my time. But don't worry, and I am not worried too, because I wanted to do it in this new way that I thought it would be much, much better. And I am enjoying so much to put beads again. I didn't bead anything for a long time and I like it. And I use, remember, I use not regular floss. And honestly, I didn't buy a special floss for this beading. I use the floss that my daughter has for makeup necklaces and bracelets, but because she has like tons of beads and it's really like a fishing floss. And this is what I'm doing. Of course, it is really tight, then it won't fall. Okay. Now, I don't think I show you this. I will put here because it's not a good photo on the pattern. This is a kit from AliExpress. It's called Green Village. It's huge. If you can see, there is the length of a sofa. And when I bought it, my daughter says, where the heck are we putting it? And we put in that piece, Mama. We don't have a space. And I said, I don't care. Because since I saw it, I fall in love. Now, it was sold in different counts. And it was sold pre-stamp or counted. And remember, I don't do pre-stamp, which somebody would think that maybe in this case is a huge mistake, but still, I like to see how this develops. I know there is another Costa Rican lady, Caroll is doing it, and Almudena from Spain is doing it too, but they have the stamp one. I didn't see yet somebody that is right now making Green Village with a non-stamp fabric. It's huge. Look at the amount of fabric. Okay, and that was the first pattern I bought that has all the instructions in Chinese. And I was not sure about I was not sure how much extra around the design the piece will have, because I couldn't understand. And I tried to measure and I completely gave up because it's so long for counting that I said no. Then I called Celio, my framer, and I said, could you work with a little piece? And he said, yes. Then, yes. He said, if he has even like half of a nail, he will be able to frame it. I said, thanks God. Because then what I did is, I started from the bottom left corner, which I never start there, but in this case it's important because in that case I am sure that I will have enough on the top and also enough from one side. Then it has to fit. That means the left side and the bottom will be really tight and the top and the right side will have enough. It's crazy, no? But that's what it will be. It's beautiful and will take me I don't know how much time. And I really didn't do too much in 2 months. I barely touched it, but I did a lot the time I take it. This is where am I? Remember, this is the bottom left corner. I did all this part here, all this on top. All this is new, all this. Okay? Now this is huge. How many years you think? You guys, you want to bet? You want to bet on me? How much time you think I will be stitching this? I don't know. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? Maybe I develop like Flash and I go faster. I don't know. This is huge. But I love it. It's a very nice piece. Look at, it's a very nice piece. Now, this one, it's so big. This one, I only stitch this piece when I am stitching, oh my God, when I'm stitching on my bed. I stitch a lot on my bed, but also I stitch on the table, on my desk, on the car, so many places. But this one, I only stitch it on my bed because it's so big and it's white. Then in the bed, I am pretty sure it will not be falling and I'll be not going to, it will not touch the floor. It will not get dirty. That's the point. Because it's so big. Yeah, it's so big. Okay. Oh, my frames move. Okay. Now, what else? Okay, now I have the big full coverage pieces. Okay, I have this one. Follow pink that you know already. I am here. I advanced it. Yes, I improved a lot. I did a lot. It's only that it's big and you don't see all the bands. This is what am I. Okay. Then I have the Pantry from the Spanish magazine, La Guardiana. This is the Pantry. I didn't touch it in June. Then I'm showing it because it's a WIP parade and I have to show all the white whips. But I didn't do anything from the last time you saw it. This is where am I. And I love it. And I have so many years waiting for this piece. But so many things to do, no? Okay, this is the pantry. Now, the last 3 pieces are originally mini starts, but I start them the first week of June because the fabric was delayed on transit in US. The United States Postal Service took their sweet time, and then, you know, because it has to arrive to our warehouse in Miami and bring here and, you know, come here and do customs and everything, it arrives the first week of June, and I couldn't start it in May, and I decided, you know what, Karinna, let's start it. You want them? Let's start it. Then I did it, but the 3 are big pieces, full coverage. It will take me time. We are talking about these little fellows, Garden Party. I love them. And I wanted to go to the color part, but I start here. I normally start or in the center, I normally start in the center or in the left top corner. And I start here, and this is like brownish thing. Then this is where my huge star, no? This is what but it will be beautiful. Okay, now let me see. Okay, then besides that, I have Fall 3-2. This is also Mystic Stitch. I am in love with Mystic Stitch ink forests. I have the fall of pink. I have Fall 3. Fall 3 is here. This is where am I. Also the top left corner. Okay. And there are more forests, but you know. And this is Into the Woods. I feel so fresh. Look at this forest. Look at it. So fresh. And this is where am I. And here I made a mistake on the 3rd row, something like that, and I have to frog like, I don't know, maybe like 60, 80 stitches. I don't remember, but I have to frog that thing. But see, sometimes you have to frog, sometimes not. Then this is the last WIP. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so happy. I have a lot of things to stitch and a lot of things I want us to start. It's so crazy, but I am not starting anything until I don't finish something. Of course, that's kind of tricky. I better not say that. Better not say that. But I expect to finish soon, like the Aurora Cabin. Poppy Pear is not too bad. I think it has good pace. Christmas in Quilt, I would like to rush it out, but I don't know how much time it will consume. We'll see. Now, haul. Oh, before haul, in case you are international but you like to see Spanish videos, I discovered there are 2 more Costa Ricans doing a Flosstube. One is Catherine. She started more or less at the same time I started. I didn't discover until like a week ago. And the other one is Caroll. Caroll has like 3 weeks. She just started. Then I am putting down in the instructions box her channels if you want to support and, you know, subscribe to her channels. Oh, now, haul. See, haul is a problem when it's Amazon Prime Day, because Amazon Prime Day, besides the prime reductions, there were coupons, and besides the regular coupons, I got an extra coupon. I received an email from Amazon saying that thank you for support small business. And because I bought, I don't know, certain amount of things from small business, they gave me $10 extra coupon. Then that's terrible, you know, it's a big temptation. And of course, you go into that temptation. In cross stitch, yes. Now, let me see how organized this, because hold on. I will start. Let me see. Hold on. I bought another big piece of white Ada, 18 count white Ada. I consume a lot. Remember, big full pieces. If it's full coverage, you don't need a fancy fabric. You need a fabric. This is what you need. A fabric on a count you like, and it will be covered. Nobody will see it. Okay, then Ada. Also, I bought 2 pieces of this. This is the color is natural oatmeal. I never bought from this house brand. There's 2 pieces. I have one open here. Actually, it was funny because it has an extra. It has some patterns for letters on ABC. They're nice. They came in the back of the. See, this is the back. The piece I showed you in the back. There is that. Now, this is a long piece. This is natural oatmeal, and it's like that. You see? Then, which I like about this is, let me tell you, this is 14 count, 12 by 18 inches. No, I'm so sorry. I just mixed it up with the other thing. No. This is 18 count and it's 12 by 59. 12 by 59. And this natural oatmeal, I like it because it is not like plain. I don't know if you can see, it has like kind of rustic, like ishes, darker, like darker things on the beige. And I think it's good to make some vertical samplers or projects. I don't know, I think it's nice. Okay, this is the oatmeal. And then I bought this that I read by mistake. Ada cloth 14, 12 by 18. There are 7 pieces, different color. We have like this kind of a off-white or beige. This one that is like a, I don't know, darker beige. This baby pink, light blue, white, black, and green. It was a very good price. I took advantage of the price. Also, I bought, one is mine, the other one is a friend, 2 packages of bobbins. This package has 300 bobbins, okay? And the thing is, those last 3 full coverage pieces I started in the first week of June, the 2 forests and the garden party, they have too many colors and I was completely out of bobbins and I really need them. Then I bought the bobbins and I bought the plastic box I will show you in a moment. Then I can organize those 3 pieces because I really need to organize the floss. Then 2 of these bags. And something I really like to show you. Look at what I was, this is empty. Look at what I have. Look at my scissors. But these scissors, they are like a color, let me see the color, a color bird. Look at that, nice. Love them. I needed extra. And also, those are my friend. These are DMC. Basic colors, white, black, green, and red. Basic colors for Christmas, for example. 2 boxes. And I fall into the temptation to buy another gold collection dimensions kit, but in this case is Christmas village ornaments. Look at how nice they are. There are 6 small houses or buildings, and they're beautiful. I just opened the kit in my Spanish video, and it has, because I wanted to see it how it goes, besides the pattern, which I cannot show, it has the piece of fabric. This is the only piece of fabric. It has to be there, all you need. And this is actually 18 count Avery Ada. It has also 2 needles, the flaws, which is like this. That's a lot of colors to be out. They are small, but they have a lot of colors. Okay. It has this thing. Let me see what it says. This is felt. It's for the backing. This is felt. And there's something weird. I thought this will be this gold around. I thought it would be some kind of cord, you know, and it's not. Look at this. It's metallic granite. I don't know how I will do that. If I have to, you know, like put it together like that, I have to read the instructions. So it's metallic granite. The nightmare of the granite. Beautiful nightmare. This is what I got. I have 2 more things coming this week from Amazon Prime. And I bought also, I make an order in AliExpress for a bunch of different things that are beautiful for finishes, but that will be arriving probably by end of July or the first half of August. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be delivered by mid-July at Miami, but it says that it's delayed. I am not sure, but it has a bunch of size, a bunch of small, nice, beautiful stuff. You will like it. And I bought here in Costa Rica in a store, one of these stores that have everything. Hold on. Okay, I bought the box I said. This is the box I bought. See, this is my 4th box. Same. I have 4 of these. I have 3 completely full of floss, and this is the new one. I plan to fit here the 3 new projects and see if I can include something else later, but I'm not sure. Because see, Garden Party has 87 colors that I remember. The other forest I don't recall, but there are a lot. Then my idea was, this has very good price. I just said in the Spanish video that it's not in a regular aisle of plastic boxes. It's not a box like a regular closet or something like that. It's in the tools area. And also the important thing is the divisions, they can be pulled and moved if you need, which I don't do too much, because which I do is I put the bobbins, okay, by number. That's what I did. Then if you stick with me to the end, thank you so much. If you were a new viewer, welcome. And if you like the content, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, check the bell. And if you are a recurring viewer, thank you so much to share with me and make me company. And let's see each other pretty soon. God bless you. Follow me on Instagram. I will be posting my advances, and I will put all the information down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.